the intro marked down. Hey, King Devin. Time to do intro since there's actual people here to see it. It's going to be weird doing an intro mid-thing, but hey. There, got the intro marked down. What happened to the person? Well, KJ warned me about Lemon and GMV and King of Portals coming on to the stream today, and one of them being disguised as a girl, Isabella Blanco. So you can thank KJ for that heads up. I'm going to go let everybody else on the Discord know that I'm on the Q&A. Okay. We are at 9:43 sub count. $9.44. Let's freaking go. I'm telling you what, I'm really stoked right now. We're going to wait for some more people to get in and make themselves known, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Sorry it took me a minute. Also, like always on weekends, I'm just generally busiest on weekends. But hey, we're here now. It's all good. I can see that we're getting a lot of people in. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Why not? So, if the intro didn't make it clear enough, welcome to the next Omniverse of Nick Saturday Q&A, where not only questions can be asked, but reviews and general discussion. So, yeah, you guys get the deal. Except newbies, you know. Of course, they're going to take a minute to get the deal. But you guys get what I mean. So you guys see the recent community post and everything in the Discord about my new Jigsaw picture? And, like, are you guys enjoying the Daryl and Merle story and everything? Just a general heads up, because I like to talk to you guys. You guys see that I answer all the comments and everything. Generally want to talk to you guys more, but when I get bigger, that's going to happen. No doubt about it. Not that I don't like talking to you guys now. I'm just saying that when I get bigger, it will be way more often. I'm also just pointing out I'm a little bit tired because a freaking mouse woke me up in the middle of the night. It didn't crawl on me or anything, but it just freaking came out of nowhere. It was crawling up the freaking wall or something. But I know your What If Sandman did join Venom story is complete. Nice. Okay. Just checking general updates because I'm getting excited more by the freaking minute. The higher my sub count is getting, even if it's only by the single digits, it's just still very cool. What's up, KJ? Nice to see you. By the way, your warning about that Isabella and Lemon and all that, I blocked them right at the start because they joined in. So thank you for the heads up. I would have found it suspicious regardless. What if Minecraft and The Walking Dead merged? How would that be possible? I'm willing to do it, but with how confusing Minecraft is and everything like that, I would need a general analysis. Oh, I hope you guys also like my new name down here. I made my new Discord name in the general chat. My new restream Saturday Q&A and streaming thing here. Omniversal Nick the Slick. So, yeah. New name and all. Like maybe a portal opens up to Minecraft, to the Walking Dead world, and all the monsters merge into the Walking Dead universe. I've got a better idea. Hold on, KJ. I've got a better idea, King and Devin. What if Minecraft started The Walking Dead? Like the monsters and everything, a portal opens up like you said, but the Minecraft monsters become the actual enemies in The Walking Dead. So essentially, it's what if Minecraft started The Walking Dead? It's the best way I can think of. I don't think we've mentioned any Minecraft stuff here on the channel. We might have put Steve in one place, but nothing really besides that. Hey, Nick, can you look at my... Wait. Sorry. Something was on my computer. Okay. Hey, Nick, can you look at my web novel series and add my character in Dragon Ball? If you ever have the time to check it out, maybe we could collab. You mean the series that you did on your channel? Those 2 chapters? I mean, I could check it out, but if I don't know who the character is and everything, it's going to be kind of hard. I'd have to dig deep and everything like that with the character. But if you want to collab, we're more than welcome to. We would just have to... I don't know how, though, because we can't collab on Discord because the recording and everything there wouldn't work. But I could collab with you on this here app here on Restream. It would just have to be the 2 of us, and it would be, if there was more people, then the title of the video wouldn't be Saturday Q&A. It would be collab with KJ, because that's the best way we can collab. And it would also be weird because I can't implement your voice or anything like that. You would just be typing. So that's the best way that I can think to do that. But it would also have to be on a day that I'm not uploading, like a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Sunday, because those are my non-uploading and working days. You know what I'm saying? I still work like where I do in real life, but you get what I'm saying, right? I think you've mentioned Luna before. Definitely have. We're at 9:45. Let's freaking go. I'm so excited. We could definitely reach 1,000 by the end of the month. I wanted it to be the end of March, but I'm still very freaking happy right now. What if Mark Hoffman was in The Walking Dead? I already have Jigsaw and everything in The Walking Dead, and yes, I thought that was saved. Luna is a gag character for my series. Like, Luna is like mad strong, but I'm there first so she can fit in Dragon Ball Super. If you're going to put a character in, I'd rather not have to nerf. With The Walking Dead and other shows, it's different. But with Dragon Ball, nerfing is almost not necessary. Saw it was probably one of the best horror franchises. I couldn't tell you my favorite Saw part. I could tell you that it's probably the ending sequence to any of the movies, especially the first one. You mean he saved, like, Steve is in The Walking Dead for Minecraft starting The Walking Dead? Is that what you're talking about? As for him in Dragon Ball, sure. What if Steve was in Dragon Ball? That's 2. Nice. What if the Justice League is in the Tournament of Power? I feel like John Kramer in Scream is saved. But the Justice League, yeah, I could put them in the Tournament of Power. If I'm going to put Hulk in Dragon Ball Super, I'm going to make him be in the Tournament of Power. Batman would be way too broken for Saw. Yes, I know, but Bruce Wayne is you know what? Never mind. I don't know why I explained that, but what if Norman Osborn was in the Green Goblin? Green Goblin in The Walking Dead, I think, is saved. Still, though, Bruce Wayne or Batman in the Saw franchise is just too freaking broken. What if Heimdall saved Loki instead of Hulk in Endgame? I'm confused. I've never seen Leatherface or anything like that. That's one of the few horror movie villains I've never gotten into. What would that do? The Heimdall and Loki thing. And Hulk came out at the perfect opportunity. He didn't save him. He just... Oh. So what if Loki survived? That's already saved. What if Wanda... Scarlet Witch was in Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man went to her for help. So basically, she comes out a movie early? I mean, I guess. What if Wanda was in No Way Home? That would stretch the story a lot. I'm not going to lie. What if Rick Grimes was in Saw? That's already saved. Killed Norman. I can't say what would happen if he had killed Norman. It would have just affected his psyche. But ultimately, the end of the movie and everything probably wouldn't have changed. Tommy Jarvis. That's 6. What if Spider-Man gave Harry his blood? I think I saved that. Yeah, I believe I did. Hey, Slick. What was I looking for? Oh. I guess I don't have it saved, so consider it done. Harry. His blood. Okay, that's 7. What if Norman Osborn was in Saw? I don't think I have that saved, so consider it saved. Some part of me thought that I did. And if I ever see repeats in my quick memo and my lists, then I'll just get rid of the copies. But that's very, very rare. I haven't gotten to the Naruto series yet. I only know bits and pieces. I have one at least Xbox 360 game. I got into a little bit of it, but I've never gotten into the full in-depth franchise. But that is coming up after I'm done with Pokemon, which I'm going to say 20 to 35% done with Pokemon. What if Naruto and Dragon Ball merged? Whenever I'm done with the Naruto franchise, if you remember that what if, then I could consider it. Spider-Man from the Symbiote, Amazing Spider-Man 2. What was I going to say? If you watched my what if Andrew Garfield replaced Tom Holland, I did make that happen. And I plan to revitalize upon it in the remake. What if Hoffman was in Scream? That's saved. What if Dragon Ball? I plan to get into Bleach too. That's another anime or show that I plan to get into. But we have 8 ideas so far, so we're doing good. Like I said, I'm just a little bit tired. I got decent sleep, but yeah, I was just woke up in the middle of the night by a freaking mouse. Japanese Spider-Man? Can't say I follow. What if Venom was in the Avengers? You know what? Eddie Brock joined the Avengers. Consider it a done deal. Because Eddie Brock was actually in the MCU and then he got wished back or everything in No Way Home. That would have been very interesting, except a little part of him stayed. And that's what Spider-Man 4 is going to be. It's that little part of Venom. So yeah, and joining the Avengers, I thought I wanted to do that at one point, but then I backed out. I didn't really get that involved into the Black Panther movies. I just got involved into the character whenever he was in the other Avengers movies. So, can't say really how that would go. I haven't gotten into Attack on Titan yet, but I plan to. It's just one of the few movies that I've never really gotten into. It took me forever to even watch Captain Marvel. Sorry, my camera was glitching out. What's wrong about Aaron Yeager? Clearly, Jonathan might have a problem with the character. I think. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I know. Okay. That's 9 ideas. So, good. We are doing good. What if the other 2 Spider-Mans never came to help Tom Spider-Man? Well, that would ruin the entire point of No Way Home. Because the whole point, if you're bringing villains from the other 2 worlds and you don't bring the other 2 Spider-Mans, like everybody thought that wasn't going to happen, it would ruin the entire freaking premise of No Way Home. And Vegeta and Goku swapping wouldn't be possible, because if Vegeta he wouldn't hit his head, because he was already way past a baby, and he wasn't, like, he knew what he was doing and everything. So he would probably just end up killing Grandpa Gohan and take over the Earth. It would not end well. It just does not make for a plausible story. Vegeta goes to Earth, the Earth is screwed. So Captain America essentially becomes Iron Man and Tony Stark becomes Captain America? That's a bit convoluted, but I would also have to reverse their aging and everything. That one seems way more confusing, because Captain America was asleep for 70 years or something. So that's one of the swappings along with the Vegeta and Goku that I can't. No, I really can't do that. I can make some convoluted what ifs, but those 2 are not one of them. Sorry. I might be an awesome storyteller, an awesome freaking story picker-upper, even though you guys think of like 90% of the what ifs, but I'm not perfect. When is part 8 coming out? Ronin? Well, let's see. It will come. The uploading schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you will see the next episode this coming Monday. A long complaint of mine is that Vegeta never paid for his crimes, and it didn't make sense for Bulma to date Vegeta, which is why I'm suggesting, what if Bulma got with Yamcha or Master Roshi? Okay, Master Roshi, that's just creepy. Okay. That's a bit weird. Anyway, I'm thinking. I do have Bulma getting with Yamcha in some of the other Dragon Ball stories that I did. I think all of them, really. The Garen one, the Nam one, the Hercule one. I think she gets with Yamcha in all of those stories. But making it a lone what if would just be taking content that I already used. I haven't got that wrapped into the DC universe like the Marvel universe. That's because James Gunn and all of them blew the universe out of proportion and fired a bunch of actors. Henry Cavill being one of them, ruined the premise of Black Adam and everything like that. Marvel and DC swapping places, I really cannot do that. I have what if Marvel and DC combined into one universe, but swapping, I can't. Probably the blueprint. You both with the freaking Super Saiyan launch. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm sorry, I can't do that one. The comics I'm only doing nods from. But as for frickin' merging together, I just can't. Batman and Superman, I'm not really getting involved in the DC universe. I'm only getting nods from them. Just like I'm not getting involved in the comics. I'm only doing nods from them for The Walking Dead. But that is 9 ideas still, so we are still doing good. Jeez. So how are your guys' days going? You guys enjoying the stuff and the new stuff that's on the channel and everything? I could make Tyrese have a kid, but who would it be? And I already have Tyrese getting with other people like Michonne, like he did in the comics and everything like that. So I'd honestly just make a daughter thing in one of those what ifs. Halloween's one of those franchises I'm not really interested in. I'm just interested in Michael Myers. What if Judith had IB Imagine Breaker, which would be in her right hand and would have the ability to erase the Walker disease off of any person? I'm not going to lie. I think that would be kind of broken. Kind of broken for, like, The Walking Dead. John Kramer and Tony Stark. Not gonna lie, that one's also hard. I can't imagine a John Kramer in the Iron Man costume, and I can't imagine Tony Stark being an evil psychopath with traps. It would just heal people who aren't already turned completely. So she would essentially be like Dende? I mean, I guess it wouldn't do too much. Honestly, that would make for a really short story, and it would be almost pointless to make because it's just a very weird concept. You called it Imagine Breaker? Is that an actual thing? Yeah. Okay. What if Hoffman and Eric Matthews swapped? I can't really imagine a evil Eric Matthews who would become the next Jigsaw killer, but I do have him joining Jigsaw and several things like that. Oh, speaking of, since I'm going to be doing that Jigsaw one here today, I'm going to have to put Jigsaw, I'm going to have to get some Jigsaw hashtags since I just implemented Scream hashtags not too long ago. What if Adam escaped the bathroom and joined Jigsaw with Gordon? That's saved. Certain magical index is like where science and magic fight and the main character has Imagine Breaker, which negates superpowers. It also leads to bad luck because it negates destiny. So it's like a time. It basically is a power so broken it changes reality. Like something's meant to happen, but that twists the fate of. It's like Trunks in the time travel, or Rick if he woke up in the hospital at the middle of season 9. Adam killing Dr. Gordon, I don't think would happen. But Dr. Gordon killing Adam, that would be the best you could do there, and that still wouldn't do anything because it would get him killed. Actually, wait. I could actually do that, because if Dr. Gordon killed Adam, then what's his name? Tap? No, not Detective Tap. The guy with the problem. He would actually kill Dr. Gordon, because it was all thanks to Adam that Dr. Gordon got out of there. So that means that, honestly, many of the traps wouldn't happen, because Dr. Gordon was the one who was freaking the one who made half those traps. So Dr. Gordon killing Adam would actually be a brilliant idea. Zep. I knew I was close to his name. Jeff surviving and being smart, Eric Matthews surviving, and Riggs surviving are all saved. Toma isn't the strongest in the verse, though, because there's the magic gods and transcendence who are stronger because they output more force. You're throwing a lot at me right now, dude. And we're talking about me here. Not that it's bad. It's just, geez. You remind me so much of me. Yeah, we already know that. What if Adam had the key where Amanda tried to give him, and he unlocked his foot from the chain, and he kills, for real, Gordon? Adam wouldn't kill Gordon. He would just escape, or maybe try to help him. And that's already saved. And Adam and Dr. Gordon what ifs are already saved. So it would just be repeating content. But we do got 11. That's good. That's very good. Not that we haven't had way more freaking what ifs than that saved on the Q&A before. What was I saying? What if Rick Grimes was peaceful and had no enemies? Well, you see, he was, until Randall's group decided to draw on them and everything, and Sophia and everything like that. Look, there were pacifists in The Walking Dead, because there just were, but Rick and Shane and all of them being the way they were, it was going to happen whether something happened or not, like whether they didn't have the events happen to them or not. They would get their hands bloody and become evil. Everyone did. Well, mostly everybody. Heck, even Tyrese and like Dale, they had their moments. And Eastman. Nobody had their hands free of blood. Nobody. Hi, Garjulia. I think the point of the game was for Adam to move freely in the bathroom. It would be hard to kill somebody who is free. I have no freaking idea, man. What if Eric Matthews was kidnapped by John Kramer, just like Hoffman, and he was manipulated? Eric Matthews and Jigsaw and all those kinds of what ifs are already saved. Eric Matthews meeting Strom. I feel that Eric Matthews surviving would be the best way for that to happen. So I'll just implement that. What if I've never seen Hardcore Pawn. What if Rick enjoyed killing? That would make him like Negan until he got redeemed. And Rick and Negan swapping is already a thing. So that's the best you're going to get. I think I might have other Rick enjoying killing things, but I can't say. Peter Strom surviving is saved. Beale and Negan? I have Beale and other people swapping. I don't know if I have Beale and Negan swapping saved or not. It should be near the bottom of the list. So I could check. Beale and Governor, Beale and Pope. Okay. I don't think I have it saved. Well, okay. That means Beale and Negan swapped is going on the list, folks. What do you mean, do you watch you? Beale and Negan swap. So that's 12. All right, let me catch up. Eric Matthews killing Amanda Young, I think, is saved. What if Beale survived? You know what? I'm actually going to do that. Because I bet a lot of people were upset that Beale died. But hey, it was the best way for them to really get back to their children and everything. So honestly, since that one won't happen for a good long while, it's good. So that way we can finish the spinoffs and see who the next big bad's going to be regarding like Rick and them, and see if the CRM somehow is still intact. Who the freak knows, man? What if Hoffman killed Amanda Young before where he wrote the letter to Amanda Young? I can't see how that would happen, really, without John Kramer ultimately getting some kind of back on Hoffman. Hoffman got his comeuppance by Dr. Gordon anyway, so you could see that happen sooner. What if Shane was the one who killed Walker Sophia? Well, then Rick would feel even more down about himself, and he would probably get even more mad at Shane, and it would just twist up their dynamic a few episodes sooner. What if Patrick Bateman? I do not know who that is, but I feel like I know what you're referring to. It's a show called You. I thought you meant, do I watch my own content? I was going to say I kind of did, but I feel just to put it out there because I already know that my content's decent. Whenever I do the takes and everything and I listen back a little bit, I don't really need to watch my stuff because I already know whenever I do the takes and look over it at least a little bit, I already know that it's decent, you know? I thought that's what you meant. What if the Punisher was in No Way Home? Well, how would I do that? And technically, the Punisher wasn't even made canon. I have the Punisher being in Andrew Garfield and I think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's. But as for No Way Home, I think that either might be saved or I'm going to need an idea as to how that would happen. What if Amanda Young didn't kidnap Eric Matthews? She would probably do it. She would probably do it regardless because Eric Matthews did beat the freaking crap out of her and everything. So for her not to do that would be extremely out there. Let's just say that. Let me think. Then American Psycho, I've heard of that. So I figured that it was something familiar. But as for doing it, I've never seen it. So I can't really do it. What if The Walking Dead happened when Rick and Shane were Oh, I can't do that. For one reason. There are so many characters that wouldn't be around. And their dynamics would be so different that I can't think of how I would do that. Do you watch Dexter? Heard of it? Never watched it. They're in New York, so it could work. But how would the Punisher be integrated? I'm going to need a general idea. That's what I was mainly referring to. What if Eric Matthews cut his foot off instead of breaking his foot like the Dr. Gordon way? Well, then he would, if he broke his foot if he cut his foot off, then it would be a repeat of Dr. Gordon, and he would essentially just be put in the Dr. Gordon situation. It would be a carbon copy. So I think ultimately the way they portrayed him and everything, and stupidly Riggs, it was just going to happen anyway. How would Rick turn into the Joker? How? I have Joker being in The Walking Dead and starting The Walking Dead, but Rick being the Joker. I'm going to need like an idea or something. I'm actually like, that's funny. Spider-Man goes to ask for help from Doctor Strange, but he says no, so he goes to looking deeper in New York and finds the Punisher, tells him sorry, so he convinces him to help. I guess. What if Hoffman didn't kidnap Riggs? That would be essentially like Riggs surviving and yet not. I don't know. I think that in that situation, I think it should have just happened. Rick could go crazy like the Joker because of all the pain in his world. Would he? Wait. Would he become? Would he have like the same like design as Joker, or would he just lose his mind? Because technically he already lost his mind. So the best that we can do there is make him essentially become like legit Joker. Is that what you're referring to? Because that's the best way that I can do that. It's probably a stupid question. He kind of did until he was warmed back by Herschel and all them. If it weren't for Herschel and everything like that, Rick would have essentially became the darkest person in the universe. What if Rick became Joker? That's 15 ideas. Okay. What if Shane became Batman? Now, there was a what if that someone just saved or told me in the last Q&A or something, or in the, oh, Shane becoming Electro. Like he messes around with the CDC and falls into the wires and everything. Now I'm going to need to get a general idea of how he would become Batman. I already have Morgan being trained or something by Batman. And I already have Batman themed what ifs for The Walking Dead, but now I'm going to need a general idea so that way it's not like repeating content. Okafor being the pilot would be extremely convoluted because Troy's group are the ones who had the copters. So I cannot think of how that would be incorporated. What if Rick didn't do anything and let the time run out like he doesn't care? Well, then Matthews would be spared. And Hoffman, I really don't know, but Riggs surviving is essentially that idea. Didn't you save what if? What? Hannah Bale Letcher? I have no idea who you're or what you're talking about, man. I have no idea who or what that is. But we do have 15 ideas, so hey, we're doing pretty freaking good, all things considered. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I knew what you were talking about. Like legit, that's the most I've ever been confused. Oh man. Okay, buddy? Are you talking to me? What if Rick became more angry due to Carl's death and went looking for revenge and killed Sadiq? I have Rick killing Negan, or actually killing Negan, as a saved what if, so technically that's that idea. What if the showrunners had kept the storyline of Carl dying instead of Axel? I didn't know that that was a thing. I thought you were saying buddy because I was laughing too much. I wasn't making fun of you or anything. I was just, I was laughing because you genuinely confused me. Who are you trying to talk about? Now, Shane would see his own friend Rick going insane and becoming the Joker, and he sees everyone around him, and he'd become the Batman. No, sorry. That would be a combination between another what if and just very convoluted. Dang. I mean, I guess Axel could replace Carl. It's better than him replacing Carol or someone like that. What if Tomas met the governor? Tomas surviving as well as the prisoners and several other what ifs are saved. Hey, Nick, can you give me a quick recap on what's going on in the what if Daryl died instead of Merle? Well, Merle gets a sword for a hand, switches it out for a knife. The governor dies by Merle's hand. He leads Woodbury. Michonne becomes a blacksmith. Merle and Andrea get together, and Merle essentially kicks Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene from going to Washington with them with their big group, and Woodbury prospering. And that's pretty much the rundown that I can give you. But yeah, King Devin, I wasn't making funny, just to clarify that. Because whenever you said, okay, buddy, I legit didn't want you to think that I was making fun of you or mad at me or anything. I was just genuinely laughing because you confused the crap out of me. But who were you trying to refer to? Someone specific? What if Batman teamed up with the Joker? I'm not into the DC universe. Just nods from it. What if Nick died instead of Chris? Well, Nick wasn't in the same copter. So Madison or Alicia. Oh wait, I mistook Chris for Travis. My bad. But replacing those two rules still is kind of hard. So I don't think it could be done. Herschel becoming the Joker. Okay, that is way too out there. Rick becoming the Joker is one thing, but Herschel, nah. We got 16. So I should have wrote down more room for the paper. At least I have a back to it. Okay. Which what if do you have where Shane lives the longest? I would have to go with what if Shane killed Rick? What if Rick spared Shane the remake? Or what if Rick exiled Shane the remake? Or what else? What else? What else? That might be it. Hannibal Lecter. Is that who you were referring to, King Devin? I don't know who that is, though. If that's who you were referring to, sorry, King Devin. It was just a straight out words name. I was just confused, like I keep saying. I know I'm repeating myself. Sorry. I don't know who that is, though. Who is that? Hannibal Lecter. He's from Silence of the Lambs. Then I likely don't have it saved. Because, yeah. I have, what's his name? Jeffrey Dahmer in The Walking Dead. It's still a very outwards idea for Herschel, of all people. Rick is more likely to be the Joker than Herschel. I can't imagine an old Joker over like a decently aged Joker. I haven't gotten into One Punch Man, but I'm also that's another anime that I'm going to be looking forward doing. What if Rick met Eastman instead of Glenn? Glenn didn't even meet Eastman. I mean, Android 1817. I thought that was safe, but good idea, Gargiulio. What if Shane became the Joker? Man, you are like, it's like full-on Joker-hood right here. Spider Fam McQueen. Hi. What if Shane became the Joker? How would that work? Spider Fam McQueen, what is this hypocrisy? What is this nonsense? What is this madness? I stream on Saturdays. Every Saturday Q&A. No, I didn't. I didn't call you Ren. Now I'm confused. I didn't say Ren, and that's KJ's other name. How would you know that? What if Joker won in the Dark Knight? Like I said, DC Universe isn't something that I really get into. Sandman, and it was really good. Video on Sandman? Oh, the original one? Do we recommend idea? Do we recommend idea? Okay. Yes. Yes. No, I didn't. I would have remembered something like that. Huh? What's going on here? Okay, I got my answer. Hold on 1 second. My page had to reload. What if Electro became Spider-Man? Interesting. What happened? Oh, Jonathan went bye-bye because he's an old adversary from the past on the channel. King Devin informed me. Suggestion, Demon King Daimo. Never heard of it. What franchises do you talk besides Spider-Man? Lord of the Rings, Marvel, Dragon Ball, Walking Dead, Saw, Scream, Pokemon, Cars, Harry Potter, and those are the ones I can name off the top of my head. Because they both talked about you and speak the same way. All right, we got 17 here. So we are doing good. Do you like Shrek? Yeah. That's also another one I'm going to start doing more and more what ifs on, and actually start, because it's saved on my list of stuff to watch, and not just watch, because I watched all of them, but actually cover. I almost didn't say anything, but I'm sure it was him. Me too. Me too. You're all good. I thought the same thing. Also real life what ifs, just so you know, Spider Fam. Like actual real life stuff. Speaking of which, what's your guys' opinions on a second Big Bang? Yeah, I probably talked about it numerous times, but I want more people to understand that that's going to be, once you guys saw the list and everything, on my community posts and Discord and everything about the genres and the ideas and everything. Once I'm done with that list, I get together the new one. What if a second Big Bang happened is going to be the next real life what if, after what if Abraham Lincoln was never assassinated. Pretty sure a second Big Bang would be even more huge. Yeah, most likely, because the universe has changed a lot since the beginning. Got a freaking lined scar because I got burned today at work. Next long lost. What the frick is this? Jeez, sorry, I had a guest. But anyways, Nick's long lost brother. Are you kidding me? He even had. Wait. Look at this. He even has my picture and everything. Are you kidding me right now? Get out of here, bruh. Oh, it's GMV. Well, good thing I blocked him. I legit thought whenever I saw that picture or something, only 2% of me thought that that was Damon. And if you guys don't know who that is, the like 50% of you that might not know who that is, Damon is my brother who's come on here in the Q&As occasionally. Matter of fact, I believe you guys are going to see him next Q&A next week. You can recommend a Shrek idea. Just know that it will be a while before I do it, like a good while before I do it. Then again, if it was Damon, he would have informed me that he was coming on the channel. At the same time, I can't say that that would be very confusing and everything to work around. I'm going to almost wait on Shrek ideas until I rewatch the series. What if the... Okay. What's a GMV? Not what? Who? Who GMV is he's another adversary on the channel. What if the South won the Civil War? Okay, that's another real life what if. What if the South... I might not even watch Pokemon today just because of I got an early shift tomorrow and because it's already getting late. So I might just work on project stuff and just chill out. Mush? Yes, you missed something. Do you drink water without H2O? Okay, that's a very random question. Why do I feel like we're getting a bunch of randos? Any of you feel that way? I feel like we're getting a bunch of randos. It should be a what? Because GMV is a bug. That's fair. Somehow I doubt that. You want to know? You want to know how oh, it's King of Portals with freaking Damon's name. You want to know why I knew right away that that wasn't Damon? Because Damon would never call me Nick. He would call me Nicky D. So, King of Portals, bye-bye, Felicia. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of randos in here. One sec, guys. Okay. I think we're good now. I think. We're about wrapped up anyway. We got 18 ideas saved. We'll give it another few minutes. We'll stay on for another few minutes. I could give you guys that luxury. Oh my God, guys, 9:46. Let's go. I could be looking at 9:50 by the freaking night. I'm all kinds of excited. You know what the funny thing is? Goat, Lemon, whatever you want to call him, King of Portals, GMV, all those guys, they have, even after I got rid of them and everything, they didn't unsub and they are still coming at my channel. None of them unsubbed. Never. Not once. So they must, I have no idea, honestly. What if there were different versions of the Omniverse of Nick? You know, that's a very good idea, but problem is I don't know how I would approach it. You got a basic setup, like different versions of me, like of my channel? I can't say how I would do that, really. I mean, it's a very interesting premise, but to do it seems hard. What if there were different categories like edgy universes, good universes, bad universes, smart universes? That one's way too confusing. The Omniverse of Nick thing, I could definitely work around, but that I can't tell you. If anything, that's what I do. Make like good, bad, or like stuff like that. So technically that wish has already been granted. But the Omniverse of Nick, I could do that. It's just I would need like a premise that would make it good. Okay, so we got 18 ideas here. We are an hour 15 in, and like always, that is the wrap-up point for the stream. Thank you guys for the 18 ideas, and thank you for getting me one step freaking closer to, you know, getting my dream up here on YouTube and everything, because I can't tell you guys how hyped I am right now. Anyway, like I said, thank you guys for the ideas, subs, support, and everything. Hope you guys liked the Q&A, and I will see you next Saturday, maybe with my bro. So that'd be freaking neat. Have him on our Q&A. And I'll see you guys Monday for next Daryl and Merle episode. Like I said, stay tuned for more updates on the projects and everything, because I give more updates on the YouTube and Discord every so often. As you guys already know, I don't know why I'm explaining that. And stay tuned for Friday's episode of Daryl and Merle, because it adds in the new sneak peek feature, if I didn't make that clear enough on Discord and YouTube. But anyways, I'm going to hop off here, and I will see you guys on Monday and talk with you guys in the Discord. So realistically, it's like I'm not even leaving. Just I won't be in the screen. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later.